welcome. Today we're going to talk about Bloody Marys. Bloody Marys are part of the American cultural tradition that we like to call brunch. You may already know that you need to have multiple drinks in front of you. Definitely coffee and water, you'll start with that. But I really like to make Bloody Marys really any time, and one of the things I really also enjoy about Bloody Marys is that they're often an option when I'm in flight, and I really like to have some tomato juice when I'm up in the air. So when I'm traveling I can drink a Bloody Mary, but again, I really like to make Bloody Marys for my friends. So I'll talk a little bit about the difference between when you're making Bloody Marys for customers at an establishment and you may be working, or if you're just making a Bloody Mary for fun for your friends to share and enjoy. Bloody Mary is usually vodka and tomato juice. That's the very basic start, and you can go different ways with that. You can do a Bloody Maria with tequila. You can also do a Bloody Mary with clamato or some other kind of spiced tomato. So you can mix it up. You can add a little bit of dark beer here and there or something like that. But we'll talk about making Bloody Mary. So I'm going to, again, so if you're making a Bloody Mary at an establishment, if you're working for someone else, they will probably want you to watch the amount of alcohol you use. So we could measure that out if we were working somewhere. But if you're not being watched by someone else, you can just add as much vodka as you want. As much vodka as you want. It's your life. All right. Now, another thing that we will add is we'll put some ice in. Again, if you're working at an establishment, they'll probably want you to put the ice in first because that melts the ice a little bit. It mingles with the vodka. But if you're making it for your friends, put the ice in last because you don't want to water down that vodka. Okay, so now we'll put a little bit of tomato juice. Some of the other ingredients in a Bloody Mary. We've got our Worcestershire sauce. Now, if you have vegan friends, Worcestershire sauce, most of them are not vegan. Some of the generic ones are. You have two options. You can either replace the Worcestershire with something else, a soy sauce, or you can put the Worcestershire in and not tell them. We have our next ingredient, which is some sort of horseradish. Now, the whole idea about Bloody Mary is that you really want to kind of try to burn your face off. So some people like a mild Bloody Mary, but I prefer spicier ones. We've got a little bit of horseradish, and I'm going to put a little bit more. Okay, now what's next? We have the traditional thing to put in a Bloody Mary as far as spice is Tabasco sauce. However, I like all sorts of hot sauces. So we've got our Tapatio here, that's an option. We also have a habanero, Dave's Gourmet Hurt and Habanero. You could do that if you really wanted to kick that in there. And then we've got Crystal as well. I really like Crystal. While I have been to Louisiana and my family is from Louisiana, I prefer Crystal because I just prefer Crystal hot sauce. I have no loyalty to the Tabasco Corporation. All right, but I am from Maryland, so I'm going to put a little bit of Old Bay in mine because I really like that seasoning. It says all-purpose for seafoods, poultry, salads, meats. Why not Bloody Marys? Okay, we also have some ground pepper. We're going to put a little bit of fresh black ground pepper in there. Again, some people just want a little touch. I say if you're going to make a Bloody Mary, be generous and just go for it. I'm going to cut I'm going to cut this twice. I'm going to cut one section to add to the Bloody Mary. So then we've got this. I'm just going to step that a little bit. Okay. And then you're going to want one for garnish. So do this and set that aside. A little bit of lime juice. What else? So, one of the things that is really important about your Bloody Mary is the garnish. You can have a lot of different kinds of garnishes. There's usually some sort of leafy green vegetable. And any variety of pickled vegetables. Now, the type and quality of the vegetables that you add will have some sort of effect on what people think of you. Again, Athens, Ohio, pickled asparagus from Rich's Farm. But here, we're making it for friends, so we're just gonna kind of use what we've got. But the really important thing to me is to have as much garnish as possible. So I've got some. Cheers.